Hey man, it's Monday. It's 3:00 right now. We back with another episode of Keeping It Hack. It's episode 60. On the left in the purple, I got my guy Drew. Next to him, we got Dondi. In the middle, we got Donovan. My name's Xander, and then you got Cale on the far right. Thank you for tuning in with us today.
Well, technically, wouldn't that be there, right?
It would. But I said my left.
No, you said to the left.
I said my left.
You said to the left. Roll the clip.
On the left. My left.
Xander's left.
Come on now, talk to me. But hey man, we got this video will probably drop.
Pure brain rot, partially brain rot. Just brain rot warning.
We don't know. We're gonna talk about some stuff that's close to people's hearts at first. We're gonna talk about a bit of sports, NFL playoffs.
First things first.
First things first. Go watch Road to Glory if you're watching this episode. Close this video, come back to it later. We'll put it in your watch later. Do what you gotta do. Go watch Road to Glory. Go watch us hoop on the Brown shirts, and then come watch this video. And share that video with your friends and family too.
Make sure you watch the next video. It's gonna be even better.
Game of the year.
Biggest game of the season today.
Spank sesh.
Mind
Man,
you,
for
he
real,
can't
we
even
about
get
to
on
spank
it.
Who said I was talking about y'all?
I'll be warm with the bench with my stars. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let my stars shine.
Just drowning in A.
Got me. But as we saw in the past week, you know, Greg Brooks Jr. was on the pivot. It was him, Ryan Clark, and his dad. I know it was something that Cale was talking about a little bit. So, Cale, I want to hear from you first, man. What you got, man?
Yeah, no, after watching the Ryan Clark interview, I think it brings a lot more light to the situation. I know he was on Good Morning America, but like Ryan Clark is a little bit more, I'm not going to say like influential, but I feel like more people would watch that because it's Ryan Clark.
Personal.
It's more,
Yeah.
It's closer to the people that will actually know like who he is,
and like
it's people that like
the
sports.
news. No one's gonna really like go back to that and be like, okay, he was on Good Morning America. He's on with Ryan Clark, and I mean, I thought for this whole time until Xander said something, I thought it was 7 months that LSU didn't get back to him. It was 17, which is just even worse. And the fact that people can still sit here today and say, "Oh, you wanna say that it's LSU's fault? What should they do? What should they be getting in that situation for?" So I just think it's just ridiculous that people don't think that LSU's at fault at all. I think that there should be penalties like for these schools that are like letting these players like go into these situations and then there's no help being provided. They have millions of dollars. There's no reason that they should. Yeah, hundreds of millions of dollars.
This is the NCAA as a whole. They just like don't care.
Yeah,
they don't.
Gross negligence.
And it's just you see what you become when you can't do something for them anymore.
Yeah,
like it's crazy in my opinion, and I feel like there's been a lot of misconceptions about the situation too. Like I feel like I want to like we can talk facts, and then we'll talk feelings. Facts: the guy had a brain tumor, and now due to surgery, he will never be able to be the same person he was again. Like that is a fact, and it was because
and
of
it's
the
also
surgery.
a fact that you neglected it.
Yeah,
and you try to sweep it under the rug. Even though he had the symptoms and you knew he had the symptoms, but you told him to keep playing anyway.
Yeah, and it was because of surgery. Like I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, the guy was a neurosurgeon." That doesn't really mean.
I thought they said that he didn't do those type of surgeries.
Technically, yes, he's a neurosurgeon, but he was not actually specialized in brain tumors. And the brain tumor,
he told them that.
Yeah, and the brain tumor that Greg had himself, like the surgery requires that they take out pieces of the brain. Like it's not just you remove the tumor; you have to take out specific pieces of the brain too that you feel that you can't actually take out. So I don't know actually what happened to the surgery, but I can assume that he took out the wrong pieces or he hit the wrong places because it's only 2 organs in your body you can't live without. It's your heart and your brain. Like you can't live if any of those are disturbed in the slightest. So it's like
the fact that you can like
you can if your lung collapses, they can get you to the hospital.
Yeah, people smoke cigarettes, they have bad lungs.
But if your lung collapses, they can get you to the hospital. But your brain and your heart, those are the most delicate surgeries. If there is one wrong misstep, you risk their life.
Yeah.
And this guy, I will read. The doctor's name is Brandon G. Gaynor. He is a board certified neurosurgeon technically, but it's the same thing. Like you can go to a pediatrician, but if you have diabetes, they're going to send you to an endocrinologist. Like technically, yes, they're all doctors, but they specialize in certain things.
Yeah, and with such a serious procedure, you can't just let it be whoever.
Yeah, because I'm seeing people say, why are they mad at the doctor? His bio specifically says he specializes in adult neurosurgery, including degenerative disease of the spine, like diseases that have to do with the spine. So that includes herniated disc, spinal stenosis, sciatica, neuropathy, cranial and spinal trauma, spinal fracture, that stuff. It says he has experience with brain tumors. That does not mean he's a specialist. It quite literally says he is a specialist when it comes to degenerative spine disease.
It doesn't even mean he's a professional in that field.
He was not supposed to do that surgery. So I don't like people putting that out there. And then on top of the fact that people saying like, oh, I like specifically, like, I know LSU, you're an LSU fan, but at the end of the day, like, what happened, like, humanity? This dude quite literally said, he said, at the end of the day, God never told anybody to play football. You play at your own risk. And if this injury has nothing to do with football, then
Brian Kelly said that?
No, these are LSU fans. And then another guy says, the Brooks family appears to be trying to monetize malady. I'm glad Brian Kelly directly refuted their contention. LSU did not cause this condition. And then it's just a bunch of people saying this is a cash grab. It cannot be a cash grab if something actually happened to the guy. A cash grab is
his life is just completely ruined,
literally altered forever. A cash grab is I punched Donovan in the face and he say I broke his jaw and now he's trying to sue me.
That's a cash grab. A cash grab is the lady who called that little black boy, a little 5-year-old, the N-word a bunch of times, and then tripled down on it and got $600,000. Like, that's a cash grab.
It cannot be a cash grab if something truly happened to this guy. Like, and you can see he cannot talk, he cannot walk. Actually, they did say he walked down the aisle at his grandma's funeral. So So I'm glad to see the improvement though, because if you watch that interview compared to the Good Morning America interview, like it's dang near night and day, bro.
But bro, the fact that Brian Kelly still has like people defending him, like bro, this isn't even his first offense.
Especially because like the part that stuck with me is when he was talking about like he would go for a tackle. Well, Ryan Clark asked him like what was the biggest difference in like playing sick, and he would say like he would go for a tackle and be like this isn't right. Like he would hit him and then he would be dizzy and stuff like that. Like clearly that's not normal, and I'm sure that was communicated during practice and stuff like that, because this isn't just something that happens in a day. Like this isn't something that just, oh shoot, I had a seizure randomly in the middle of the day and I never had one again. Like no, he consistently showed symptoms that something was not right. Yeah, 39 days is a long time, especially when you're practicing and all that.
They put so much research now into like preventing concussions, like preventing head injuries, but then when this kind of stuff comes around, immediately it's the player's fault.
You blame
like
the player.
The fact that you can like, I get you could say it's not LSU's fault that it happened. I mean, obviously it happened from him hitting somebody, but they definitely escalated it because they neglected it.
No, because I have seen multiple people say, oh, LSU didn't give Greg Brooks a brain tumor. So did Greg Brooks give himself a brain tumor? Like,
man, that just happened.
Yeah, like it's not something. Sure, okay. LSU did not cause. They did not cause the brain tumor. That's true. Okay, but they did escalate the situation. They did put him in the situation he is
even
now.
If you want to go as far to say like it's not LSU, it's LSU's medical field or the trainers they have on staff and the coaching staff. I mean, you could say that, I guess, but it's still LSU at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm saying, okay, if it was a week, if it was 2 weeks, then I'd say, okay, there was nothing they could have done. But the fact that he had to go through emergency surgery because it was 39 days after the fact. And
it's not like he kept it a secret. He was going to the trainers and telling them, I feel nauseous, I'm dizzy.
He sat out weeks of camp. He only played 2 games before he went to the hospital. Like, it wasn't anything new. If you go 39 days, rule of thumb, if you go past 14 days and they don't send you to the doctor, that is on the training staff at that point.
No, I think you made a good point earlier. We were talking about it like off the camera, but I know it's a very like different kind of comparison, but the fact like you think about like high school sports and stuff and how they like if you go to a trainer, you say so like, oh, I'm dizzy, I got a headache, I've been throwing up, those kinds of things. It's literally LSU. Like there's no excuses for it to be like, oh, he should have came sooner, or we told him to do this, we told him to do that,
or he should have got a second opinion. My bad. Keep going.
No, you're good. I'm just saying, like the fact that you're sitting here, or people are sitting here and saying that it's not like there's like I agree with what Dondi's saying. There's people out there. Sure, you can't blame LSU. Okay, I can understand that. But the fact that you can go 17 months without contact whatsoever is ridiculous.
Like it's not about what happens. I'm not gonna say it's not about what happens while everything was going on, but like it really shines a light on the type of person that you are. What happens after? Like you were never able to reach out and be like, sorry that this happened. You know, sorry that I wasn't. You know, because at the end of the day, like no, we don't expect you 100% to watch every single player with as much. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yes,
well, when you're at LSU, to an extent, we do.
Well, trainers. But I'm saying Brian Kelly specifically. But like, as a leader as a football coach, and you train people, especially the defensive captain, you have these people be leaders of men and stuff like that, and you can't be a leader and be like, you know, like that's my bad. You know, we never wanted that to happen. People who can't say sorry are sorry people. Like
He's not
regardless.
a leader. It's been proven.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, even so, to the point where people say, that's another thing I want to refute too. Like when I said, let's talk facts, not feeling. The fact is, Brian Kelly did come to the hospital to see Greg, but his dad is specifically saying that after that point at the hospital, they said he had surgery Friday, Brian Kelly saw him Sunday, and they never heard from Brian Kelly again. So yes, Brian Kelly, because I know that's going to be comments. The people that like Brian Kelly and everything, they're going to be like, but he visited him, but they alleged the lawsuit. Also, the lawsuit came in August of 2024. Greg had surgery in October of 2023. That's almost an entire year where Brian Kelly does not contact him. So you can't make the excuse, it was probably no contact because of the lawsuit. There was almost an entire year between the surgery and the lawsuit where he didn't contact him. So I'm not hearing any of that.
He just didn't want to say no because, like, I just feel like if he would have contacted again, he just probably didn't know how to, like, put it into words. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's just, like, all these eyes on him and stuff like that. He's probably like, I don't know if I should... something like that, but like just be a man about it. Like pathetic, say bro. Like this is one of your kids. Like this is people you seen every day that you train with.
And back to what Cale was saying, even Greg Brooks' dad literally came out and said, I thought he's at LSU, one of the top football schools in the country. I'm thinking he's gonna be okay.
Yeah, he's gonna get the best care. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah. I mean, he's literally like to what Donovan was saying. He was the captain of a football team. They are without a doubt. They are a top 25 team every year. Yeah. Okay, sure, they could be outside of the top 25. I'm not saying
they're a top 15 school in terms of football.
Yeah. And the fact that you're going to sit here and say, okay, this guy got injured, we'll push him off to the side and worry about the guys that we have. Yes, I know you have a football season to deal with, but that's like saying, oh, let me just push him off to the side and then hopefully he's okay by the time I come around to contact him. But the fact of the matter is, if he pushed him off to the side at all, he pushed him off to the side way longer than he should have had. Like Xander said, it's almost a year later that he contacted
him. And he
him.
at home kicking his feet up, sipping pina coladas.
He's fine, bro. And it's just like, what was the last thing? I mean, it's just hard to find the words, bro. And I mean, it's just like, if you watch the interview and you watch Greg Brooks speak, I don't see how you can ever in a million years think to yourself to say, this family just wants money. This is just all for publicity. The guy cannot walk. Right. Well, he can't. He's walking.
He's starting to.
Yeah, he's starting to walk. The surgery was. Almost
you said 2023.
Yeah, the surgery was going to be. It's going to be 2 years in this coming October, and you really would think to say, oh, they just want money. I mean, obviously you would want money. Obviously, you would want money in that situation.
How much you got to change your life, like to.
I don't.
Vehicles to have wheelchair accessibility.
He can't chew.
You got to get walkers.
No, he couldn't eat for a long time.
Healthcare. You got to get doctors. You got to get at home aids. Like thankfully, and I think the person that doesn't get enough credit, because I didn't get to watch the whole interview, but I got to watch like the Greg Brooks side of it. Is his girlfriend is like a wonderful person. Yeah. Like. You can't even imagine like being that young and then that happening to your significant other and you sticking around and being there for them. Like props to her.
Yeah, they're not married or anything like that. Yeah, like
props
100%.
to her because you could back out of that and not a lot of people are gonna look at you crazy. Like, but it just really speaks to your character of.
But that's how you know you're a real one because you're there at my lowest. Like you're there at my actual lowest. Yeah. You're still there. Like,
and it's not even about the money for him. He literally said like himself. Like you think he wants a brain tumor? You think he wanted to have surgery go wrong? No, he literally said himself, I just want to be back to normal.
Yeah. I don't think they're like okay. I can understand like the materialistic things of like needing stuff.
You want to be compensated for what
like, but there is no amount of money that's going to fix his problem.
That's the thing, because like he's talking about his dream and like how he gets to text Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors and watch them be drafted and all that stuff. Like, bro, he was gonna be there regardless of what you think. Like, he would have been an NFL player. He would have been on a team playing football, not just being a backup. Like, he's a defensive captain for one of the best football schools in the country. He would have been playing somewhere.
But even so, like I said, he deserves compensation for what he's lost. Yeah. Like we was talking about with specialized the care itself, the specialized transportation, like the therapy, all that stuff. Like he deserves compensation for that. And then just the fact that like imagine the money he lost. Not good being able to play in the NFL anymore too.
Brand deal.
Whole life flipped in his 20s. Like.
Yeah, I mean, Greg Brooks' story, his story is not over. Like we know that his story is not over. Like, but his story is completely different than what it should have been, and that's due to LSU's negligence. If you say otherwise, like, you just don't live in reality.
If you watch that interview and you don't have any feelings towards him and you think he doesn't deserve anything, you have. I'm not gonna.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and be nice about it. You are the problem, and you have.
You're a loser.
Literally,
you're cold, bro.
And Brian Kelly was quoted at one of his interviews saying, "Oh yeah, Greg is up and he's walking."
But he just saying this, like, oh yeah, he doing cool. Like, I don't gotta do nothing. I don't gotta say nothing. He cool. Like, he basically said,
mind you, we saw Greg on Good Morning America in a wheelchair. Like, it's crazy, bro. And it's just, I just can't believe it.
Insensitive maggot.
But this instance had to, like, every school at this point had to be better. Like, after they seen this, like, all the, because this already knows like 1,000 more studies of students not getting the care they need in other schools. But this story right here, they definitely gonna have to lock in after this.
Once it goes past 2 weeks of somebody reporting symptoms to you, and you let them step back on a football field, and then 2, you don't send them to a doctor at that point, at any point in those 2 weeks, that's pure negligence. 39 days is pure negligence. And you can say, oh, why didn't Greg take himself to the doctor? Greg is a football player. They're telling, if the training staff at LSU is saying, I'm okay.
This is not no bum school.
Like, if they're saying it's just vertigo, oh, I'll be okay. Obviously, he's going to get back on that football field.
Like, you got to realize,
because they're always there for your best.
Yeah,
like, they're there for your best.
But not even that. Like, you got to realize this dude is one of the most athletic people in the country. Like, he's physically trained, he's always working out. So like, when something goes wrong for a football player's body, you got to think like they might not be thinking the same thing as just a normal guy. Like, if I start getting headaches and dizziness, I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, I don't be doing nothing to be getting headaches and dizziness.
But he's playing football,
right? He's playing football. He's constantly using his head, force contact. Like, that's easy to
like, I
overlook
probably
that
got
as
like
a
a
player.
little concussion or something like that.
Yeah, like, I don't understand victim blaming, bro. I don't.
Like, the trainers are there. That's their only job.
They're there for your best interest. Literally,
like, it's literally their only job is to make sure the players are at their highest potential. Like, they're getting worked on, those kinds of things, and they're pushing it off to the side. Like, I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like the same thing. Like, when you see somebody with a concussion in like an NFL game, and they instantly like will pull them out of the game. It's like, you can tell when somebody's not playing right. He was saying that like his production was dropping off too, because everything was just feeling wrong. He would go in for a tackle and things wouldn't feel right. Like,
I'm just saying, if you go multiple weeks of reporting stuff that directly ties to the brain, they got to send you for an MRI, because it's not like this is LSU. They have the money to pay for 100,000 MRIs. Like, it's not like it was about money or anything. It was just pure negligence.
Just trying not to care, man.
It was, oh, we need Greg out there, so we gonna get Greg back out there. And then when Greg isn't useful to us anymore, we're going to kick him to the curb. Like, that's literally what they did. So all the dudes, that's why, man, if anybody that plays in the NCAA now, young coming up, and they tell you not to get NIL money, get the NIL money. Go at them people. Go for every single dollar you can get. Because
this gave us an inside scoop.
Because when they can't use you no more, this would happen.
This what exposed us. They got exposed for this exact situation. Everything got brought to light, bro.
Man, get them dudes every single dollar. But nah, moving on to the NBA playoffs, though, man. We said what had to be said about that other stuff, man.
First round NBA playoffs has officially been concluded.
Mic,
don't tell me what to do. Hey, get that out.
Stop touching the mic, bro.
Grown man.
Bron needs to retire.
Grown man.
Hey, watch
Bron needs to retire.
I
don't know.
Don't even put that in the air, bro.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. Just stop talking about it. Just stop talking, bro.
Give him a big.
Let me
leave that right there. Leave that right there.
One more year to big.
Let me speak, bro.
Give him one more year to big.
I know. Bron could give you another 5 to 7 years in the NBA playing. 100%.
That's a bold take. 5
I think he could.
7?
He's on.
You don't think so?
No, I think more.
I think more. He's averaging 25.
Dude literally has a hyperbolic time chamber at his house,
saying,
bro.
even if
he could come off the bench.
That's what
Are
I'm
you
saying.
serious?
If Bron really wanted to, he could probably play another 5 years in the NBA. Yes. But I don't.
Another 5?
Bro.
That's underestimated.
But I don't want to see. This is my goal. I don't want to see this no more, bro.
What?
Julius Randle can check him now. Dante DiVincenzo can check him now. Like, bro, I don't want to see
Bron
this no
at
more,
what?
bro.
75%?
That's what I'm saying.
No, bro. They can't check. They can't check him.
His percentage is not going to go any higher as he gets older, bro. I don't want to see this no more.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna lie, Dondi.
But the thing, it wasn't. But he was balling.
What do you average? 25, 7, and 8.
But I'm saying,
maybe it's not Bron.
But
Maybe
I'm saying,
it's Bron being on the Lakers and them not having their.
Can I finish what I was saying?
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Their team
Yes, I
sucks.
can.
It's not Bron's fault.
And that's what I was gonna say. That's the problem. But everybody forgets it's a team sport when it comes to Bron. Am I lying?
What are you
Am I
talking
lying?
about?
We're trying
You
to
just
say
said
that-
Bron retired.
Yes, Bron retired.
No.
Yes.
Never.
Just give him a biggie. Cool. Just give him a big.
You're not listening
He
to a
got
word.
Doncic.
You're not listening to a
Just
word.
give him
I'm
a big.
saying.
He's cool.
You're not
bro.
listening.
He
to
literally
a
got
word I'm
Luka
saying.
now, so he gonna
They
play
got
off the ball
idiots
more.
in the paint. Not
You're
getting
not listening
rebounds.
to a word I'm saying.
25 rebounds by Rudy.
I'm not
Gobert. They
saying
got
it's
no
Bron's fault. I'm saying LeBron is getting older. This is a fact. Okay.
But he can do one more year.
This is I just told you could play another 5 years, Drew. You just yapping. Like, what are you talking about? What are you
All right,
talking about?
go ahead, bro.
But I'm saying if Bron continues to play, like I just told you, every Bron hater, every single Bron hater, all the dudes that sit up on
I don't
ESPN,
know why they exist.
they all forget it's a team sport when it comes to Bron, right?
right.
Every time they lose, oh, that was Bron's fault. Bron is 40 now. He is 40 and he's still getting slandered. I'm watching LeBron. The lob, I almost cried when AR threw him that lob and he couldn't catch it.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking
That
about?
was a bad lob though.
Bron, and younger Bron would
he
windmill that.
Yeah, he
Windmill
He
that.
genuinely didn't know that was coming.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, Brave, the more Bron continues to play, the more, like, this is going to muddle his legacy for Bron haters. Like, it's literally people talking
Then
about,
again, who cares about them, bro?
this is my goal, Drew. This
Okay,
is my
but
goal.
okay, but let me give you a hypothetical though. What if Bron doesn't retire and he doesn't play for the Lakers next year? Does that change your opinion on him?
No.
He gonna retire.
Where is he gonna go?
Hold on, where's he
He
gonna
gonna
go?
retire to Lakers.
Nah, if Bron,
Where's
He's
he
not.
gonna
He's
go?
not coming
Hey, what you
back.
got on your shirt?
Oh.
Hey,
only
yeah,
one
what you
place
got
he
on your
can go,
shirt?
bro.
What you got on your shirt? He going to the Cavs.
No, he's not.
if
bro.
Bron come back to the city,
That's the only place he can go.
If Bron,
Homecoming tour.
if Bron came back to the city, yes, I'll love that. But I'm saying, like, if LeBron to go
You
back to
need
the
him for
Lakers
real, to be
next
honest.
year, bro. I don't.
Bro,
I
just cut that nigga Mike, bro.
probably not, bro. I'm telling you something real. You don't want to listen.
I don't.
I told you, Bron to go, and that's the problem. He keep playing.
Bron
They
to
go.
go- No, you told me Bron need to retire because his haters gonna hate on him. They
That's
already
real,
hate on him.
bro. That's
They see
real,
a clip
bro.
of him doing three.
I still hate on
Said-
Jordan. He been around the league for over 20 years, bro.
Bron do
Fuck that nigga.
spin, drop tech, dunk, shake the rim.
No.
They see Michael Jordan dribbling one hand around the court.
I told you,
And they
Bron
start
can
blinking,
play.
bro.
Bron could easily play another 5 to 7 years. But for Bron legacy, I can't
Dondi.
have that.
You can't sit here and tell me that he's not at all a liability on the defensive side of the ball.
LeBron?
Bron?
Yes, right now.
LeBron's a liability on defense.
Maybe because of
Yes.
his energy.
Are you a
level.
bot?
Maybe
No.
Maybe because of his energy level. But I see.
Do you watch him play defense?
Do you
No.
watch him play defense?
Did you watch him play defense
When-
this past
Because he has to
series?
play center?
I'm not talking about
when,
center.
When he tries to guard, when Bron really put effort into playing defense, he plays.
Oh,
defense.
well, yeah, but I'm saying.
But I'm saying he
That's why
can't
he
give.
just doesn't care.
He can't give that effort no more. His age, yes.
Yes,
I know
he can.
that.
Not to be.
He doesn't care.
Not to be a center.
But I'm saying he can't sustain that at his current age. He can't be giving it all on offense and giving it all at defense.
His
anymore.
team sucks.
LeBron shouldn't be
exactly.
playing center.
Exactly.
Probably not.
LeBron literally had the highest defensive rating on the team in the playoffs.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Luka
He called him a liability.
I already said he's not.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
can say
You can't
Luka.
sit here.
So I'm gonna say
Vanderbilt?
Luka not more of a liability than Bron.
Vanderbilt's living.
I
We
said
not
he-
talking about he's like 25 years younger.
No, I want. That's who I want to talk about too. I want to talk about Luka
You need to
because
put them burgers down.
everyone when Luka joined, everyone who's stopping them? Who's stopping them? Where are they now?
Themselves.
And dude, Luka,
We all said that. We all said who's
No,
stopping them?
no,
Themselves.
you all said that they're going deep.
No,
I
we all
promise you.
admitted that
I mean,
they
that's
couldn't
when
play
they had a
defense.
sentence.
No.
And they had nothing to stop the pain.
Recently,
Like,
we
who
did
was
say
the
they
Hayes,
would,
right?
recently we did say they would go deep.
What happened?
But
They,
when
if you look at the streak they're on, they jumped from what they're 6 seed to 3rd seed.
Yeah, but when
in like
Luka,
2 weeks.
But when Luka first got traded there, everybody said they don't have a center, they don't have anybody to grab boards, they don't have anybody. To
They
play
tried to get
defense.
Mark Williams, and
If-
he
And they
sold.
said it wasn't going to win in their first year.
And then Mark Williams gonna tweet
He
after
ain't
the
gonna
game.
tweet a smiley face like, dude, you failed
It's
the
your
physical.
fault.
We want you on the team. And why he acting like he good? Play for the Hornets, bro. We trying to save your career. What you talking about, bro?
No.
Jackson Hayes is literally useless. How you?
He is terrible.
Bro, how are you 7'2" and you can't grab a rebound?
No, we're
not one board.
we're not gonna act like JJ Redick didn't sell either this year.
How?
We're,
I wouldn't put him
how?
in the game either.
How? Put somebody in the box out.
Go Bears 20 and 20, looking like prime Diesel.
Hey,
No, 30 and 20.
I'm yelling.
30 and 20. That's what I'm
got-
saying.
he's got 30?
Jackson Hayes at least
It was,
gonna box him out.
27,
Yeah, I know it's
24.
I was like, I ain't dropping 30. But still,
Jackson
it's
Hayes
crazy.
at least gonna box him out.
Is he? Is he?
I'm seeing Rudy Gobert come from the top rope, but put back dunk. Like, come on, bro.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Got that.
He genuinely looks like he's only played defense his entire life. As soon as he touches rock, he gets a steal, air ball. Like, what? Are we serious?
Yeah.
Backdoor cut, smoke leg.
Smoke like.
Like,
I
come
did-
on,
I
like,
did
he even
see that.
trying. Then he get on defense. He's out there hacking, not grabbing no boards, useless. Finney Smith, he was trying, I guess.
Yeah.
He was
Austin
one of
Reeves
he was one of their better players.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah,
DFS.
So
he was the
should
only person
Bron,
like you knew he was doing.
Hachimura did pretty good too.
In the last
He did
game,
solid.
Hachimura
Blaze.
tried.
so do
But-
we think? Do we
Hold
think?
on, I'm not done yet.
Oh, my fault.
Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves can't. Austin Reeves, bro, come on, bro.
Nah, he disappeared.
We was lazing him for what? For what?
He looked like the man when Luka and Bron was a player.
Because
He looked like Cale.
because he needs to have the ball in his hands if he's gonna be playing good.
no, he had the ball in his hands more than Bron.
He was out there boxed, out there missing catch and shoot, wide open threes, mind you, wide open. What do we work on? What do we do? Like, come on, bro. He's fraudulent. Go ahead, bro.
Damn,
bro,
I said so. What I was gonna say though is it 100% that Bron comes back to the Lakers next year?
Yeah.
It's not nothing's 100%.
It is 100%.
Nothing's 100%.
You think it's 100%?
Nothing's 100%.
Because if I'm Bron and Luka doesn't sign an extension first,
Luka's
Luka's
signing
signing,
next
bro.
He literally said,
I think I think it would be stupid for Luka not to sign an extension with
They
the
just
Lakers.
gonna sign,
they
bro.
handed Luka a blank check after they lost. Like come
Probably.
on, bro. Come on. bro.
but we haven't seen it yet, so we have to talk about it.
No, we don't.
If
It's
they
not-
don't,
it's not even a-
Lucas signing again, LeBron signing again.
We're getting a
is
center.
is
and we're
Bron
winning
technically a
next
free agent right now?
year. Beginning a center, we're winning next year, bro. So what's that, bro?
nah, man.
No.
If they
No,
if they get a center,
No, I would love to see.
No.
I would love to see Bron.
Why? Why no?
End on a chip. But I'm
Why
just
no?
saying,
Why
if
no,
we
Cale?
keep seeing Bron losing the first round, Drew, this is just gonna keep stacking. They're gonna be like, because they're gonna ignore that Bron
But
was
the
40.
West is also tough,
But I'm
too.
saying they're gonna.
It's a stacked
They
West,
gonna
bro.
ignore that Bron was 40. They gonna ignore that the fact that his team was trash. They'll say, yeah, Luka Doncic. Most
They
help
already
ever.
say that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem.
What do you mean that's the problem?
I don't
No,
wanna
they
get-
already said that about his whole career.
I know that's.
He played with D-Ray. He played with Kyrie. Look at him.
Bro, Dondi.
Mind you, the Bulls were nothing without Scottie Pippen.
Nothing.
Useless.
Mind you, Jordan retired. They only lost 2 more games.
Mind you, they caught the same people called Shea free throw merchant. Jordan shot more free throws. Way more free
Talk
throws.
about it. Talk about it.
Hey, Michael Jordan fraudulent, bro. But we ain't.
And he got fraudulent DPOIs. That's been exposed.
That's
there was
been
games
exposed.
they were putting 12 steals on the stats.
Bro,
but how
going
the other
against-
team only have 2 turnovers.
Bro, going
It's
against
crazy, bro.
plumbers, bro.
The most media protected player in the history of any sport, bro.
If there was media out, he'd be a fraud, bro.
No, genuinely. Instagram was out. Man, come on. Come on.
IG Reels
IG
fine,
Reels is everywhere. It's everywhere.
But now we got Steph versus Ant-Man.
hey, what you got going?
I'm not gonna lie. If I think the Warriors are also gonna lose because the Timberwolves are gonna out rebound them and they're in the same step.
I can see that. But at the same time,
They're gonna out rebound them.
you think Draymond gonna stand for that? You think
Draymond-
no.
Draymond's not going to stand for nothing.
Listen.
target.
Who the first person you seen put Rudy Gobert in the headlock?
I'm not gonna lie. Draymond.
Who's the first person in the locker room then?
Draymond
Who the first person you seen? Like, who's the first person Draymond went off on?
Draymond checking Jaden McDaniels or not?
He doesn't have to.
That's the problem, though.
But
you gonna have
anybody on that team guarding Stephen Curry.
that's fine.
And?
That's fine. We'll let Steph get his.
And oh, please, I'm glad you said that.
We'll let Steph
last
get-
time Ant said, I got Kyrie. I want Kyrie. He was tired by the first half.
Yeah. No, they'll let Steph get his. They'll let Jimmy get his.
Ain't no letting. They gonna put Jaden McDaniels and Nikhil Alexander Walker on there. He gonna get blitzed. They gonna be straight screen work.
So you think the Warriors are winning that?
I want the Warriors to win.
No,
I
do you
think it's going
who's
six.
who's winning?
It's Wolves in 6.
I don't know who wins, but it's
Wolves
going
in-
6.
No, it's Wolves in 6.
Yeah,
I think it's going
let's
6.
not be rude.
It's Wolves in 6.
And
They have nobody on
I'm
that
sick.
team.
I'm sick of Ant talking about I beat them. We beat them. Like you wasn't even making no noise.
No,
for real.
outside of the game, he had what 45.
It was like the first game.
45.
45.
Yeah, he had 45.
What
Was that first?
No, I think
That was the
game-
fourth game.
Yeah, I think that was game 4.
fourth. Yeah.
Outside of that,
No. It was the third game. The third game.
whatever,
He had 22 and above all games except the last game.
whatever game. Whatever.
But it wasn't
But
high
those,
percentage.
but those other games where
I'm
he
hating.
had over 22, they weren't really like.
No, I'm not.
I rock
I'm
with
just.
it. It was just because he played against
Yeah.
Bron.
But I'm saying, but the one outside the 45-point game he had, like he wasn't really making no noise in series.
No, Wolves definitely gonna win because of the size comparison.
That's what I'm saying.
And Buddy
How you feel
Hield
about
not gonna have a legacy game every game.
He had one.
It's bad, bro.
He had one last year too.
The rebounding
No, I know,
rebounding deficit is going to be crazy.
You know what I'm saying he uses all his.
Bro, tell me who
boy.
is even on that Warriors team outside of those 4 guys?
If he would play the cum bucket,
they
might make
don't.
some noise.
They don't.
Why?
Steve
What?
Kerr does not play him at
Jonathan
all.
Kuminga?
Okay, so let's say that.
That's his nickname.
Okay, no.
But that's his nickname.
IG Reels nicknames are not real nicknames.
Bro, Google.
No, it's literally it was
No,
before
that's
IG
genuinely
Reels.
been his nickname
Look,
like the past
let me
5
Google it
years.
right now
That's horrible.
with a K. See, Jonathan Kuminga.
That's been his nickname.
That
for
is
years,
so
bro.
awful, bro.
Yeah, that is terrible. How we feel about them Pacers though? Think,
I don't think it's a point to talk. I didn't want to talk about. I didn't want to talk about game one because it's gonna be like by the time this drop, it's gonna be like game 4.
I'm watching DeAndre Hunter running into people like, bruh, come on, we gotta do better.
No, yeah, we look discombobulated, and I look like
The Pacers will never shoot like that again, bro.
facts. But it looked like we needed Darius Garland. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Because we're stagnant. We're not matching the pace.
Oh, they had that first game.
Yeah, we're just missing shots.
Mobley got to be one of the most underrated players.
He is.
He's got to be.
The fact that people really sit here and look me dead in my eyes and tell me that Draymond was supposed to win DPOY, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I see somebody say in the IG comments, I know you can take those with a grain of salt, but dude literally said Mobley does nothing on defense all year and it's just tall.
That's really great.
Yeah, right.
He watched Cavs
Somebody
games.
replied, said, how many Cavs games have you watched?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So
I watched Mobley protect the paint under the basket. Somebody drove on Donovan Mitchell. He guarded him off the basket, made him kick it out to the corner. He closed out on Obi Toppin, made him pump fake midair and travel. Like, come on, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, he could guard anywhere on the court except
can.
past half court. I'm not gonna lie, he's not gonna play full court pressure. Why would he play full court pressure?
But he can guard perimeter and in the paint.
Yes, perimeter and paint.
You
he's
see,
guarding.
Tyrese
How tall is
Halliburton, 7'1". Tyrese Halliburton comes across the court. He got Mobley on him. He still wanted to switch for Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not ISO DPOY, bro.
I mean, I'm saying Halliburton pack.
But the
what
fact
is that?
it was also, I would say our bench wasn't performing
like Bam
as
for
good,
the
but we
Yup.
won't.
We smoking it.
We won't
Hey,
shoot that bad again. Ty Jerome looked uncomfortable and a little bit nervous.
God.
He got a couple buckets going, but like we needed him to step up more. Him and DeAndre Hunter. But I seen DeAndre Hunter getting that fine him. He told Benedict Mathurin, he was like, "Wait, you ain't never been good." He literally said that at the line.
Mind you, he been in the league like 3 years.
Right? He ain't never been good. He said,
No.
"You ain't nothing."
How long
Never
has
been
been in the league? It's been like 3 years, right? Ben Mather. He been in the league. It's been like 3 years.
3 or 4, not 3.
I don't know. They Cavs got to get it together, bro.
It's Cavs
so,
in 6.
that's all I got.
Probably.
nowadays.
Yeah,
it's Cavs in 6.
I just don't want to go down 2-0.
You talk about
I
Cavs.
don't want to go down 0-2 and go.
They not going to game 7.
It's looking like a game 7.
didn't watch the
They're winning. They're
did
winning game 2, and then they're splitting in
I hopped
Indiana.
on IG on Keep It In The Act account, and I hopped on the Keep It In The Act Twitter, and all I seen was just clips.
Yes,
Clips.
That's the whole game.
No, I'm telling you right now, we just weren't hitting any threes.
No, the
And
the Pacers
the
was
Pacers were making every single shot, like they weren't missing threes.
And the Pacers,
Step back,
the Pacers do this every single series. They have a game where they genuinely look like they the best team in the league, and then they just fall off a cliff.
No, they saying a healthy Pacers last year would have beat Celtics.
I think
Nobody
we're gonna come
ever
with a new
said that.
strategy.
I
though.
swear I seen that.
We was giving a lot of dare shots, like
Yeah,
we
you
was
seen
just
on
letting
IG
people shoot
comments,
and just
bro.
letting stuff happen.
So when he bring up IG comments, it's cool.
I at least said you can take those with a grain of salt. Come on now, lock it. I'm not falling for that. In the big 2-5.
Knicks gonna handle the Celtics.
Hold on, man.
Celtics win it all, bro.
Man,
We need to at least go 6. I need Knicks to wear them down. For sure.
You think Celtics winning it all?
I'm just tired of Celtics.
Man, give me the
no,
Cavs.
Celtics are definitely gonna go to the Eastern Conference Final. Minimum.
Unless they let Brunson foul bait again.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that just
At all. And it's crazy because the Celtics get like the most calls, and they have like Jason Tatum crying for a foul every play.
And man, we gonna throw Drew on him. We ain't even gonna worry about it. We ain't even gonna worry about him no more.
Okay,
After
so
that.
now we yapping.
Drew Holiday, you idiot.
Got me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was like, Drew Holiday.
Is he? He's not even healthy though.
Nah,
Nuggets Thunder gonna be a series though.
Nuggets and Thunder.
Nuggets Thunder gonna be a series.
Thunder
boy.
is 6.
I got
6?
Nuggets.
Thunder is 6.
I got Nuggets.
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
I can see Thunder in 6. I can see
Come on
that.
now.
I got Nuggets.
Nuggets and what?
This is the
If it's Nuggets, it's Nuggets. It's 7. There's no stopping Jokic. There might not even be no slowing down Jokic. I think you gotta.
You just
attack.
gotta
Tell me what Jamal Murray gonna do. He not playing the Lakers.
Not playing in LA team.
Like come on.
But
playoffs, though.
I would say honestly, if I'm
He
game
don't know.
planning, if I'm game planning for the Nugs, bro, I'm just guarding back doors, guarding Aaron Gordon on the lob, watch him in the dunker spot.
And they got the guys to do that.
Murray gonna shoot them out the game. That's what I'm banking.
That's what I'm saying.
We gonna guard him, of course, but you feel me? But Thunder play 1 through 5. Everybody boxing everything. So I don't know what they're gonna do. And they got more depth. Yeah, who coming off the bench? Christian Watson gonna give you 30 off the bench? No, they got Russ off the bench. They do got Russ on them, man.
Bro, come on.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Are we serious?
that's crazy work.
Russ had 20. How many times in this series? Like what? 4 games?
That's fine. But this is against
Off the
Thunder.
bench?
Russ is pure
But-
energy.
Yeah, I know that.
Did
But
the
he going
Lakers
against
not?
the Thunder. He's not going
not?
against the Clippers no more.
In Oklahoma City too.
But he-
You
I'm
know
saying-
he's gonna come out there.
I'm not saying they're going.
I'm not saying Russ not gonna hoop, but I'm saying that's not he not gonna
not
be the
enough.
reason they win a series. It's not
But
enough.
bench is the reason why a lot of teams win nowadays.
Okay,
And Thunder got the man who was in basketball.
who got the deepest team in the NBA?
Cavs.
No, who got the deepest team? In the
What
NBA?
you mean no?
Cavs, maybe.
What you mean no?
I'm going.
We
Thunder
had two
over.
6-man of the year candidates.
I'm going Thunder over y'all.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm rage baiting you. I'm telling you.
I'm about to
I'm rage
say.
baiting.
Who is Isaiah Joe?
Stop it.
They got the man who say basketball. Aaron Wiggins.
Alex Caruso.
Yeah, yo cousin.
He's bald though.
I mean, you finna be there.
It wasn't me.
Yikes.
Oh
What you mean?
Crucial valid.
My other
brother
brother's
already-
got, yeah, brother's already got it. Say no.
You and Xander hitting that same time.
Who?
So
Bro, you see how much
he
hair
gonna be
got on
fully
himself?
gray and you gonna be fully bald.
Okay,
Ben.
I'll have a hair.
Look at
for the
Xander.
gray. I'll have a hair. For
Now
the gray.
imagine him bald.
Ben's dad bald, mind you, a bald Mexican.
It's
A
crazy.
bald
Mexican.
Whoa, your dad Mexican? What the hell?
Now Ben
Nah, you talking about no making my
Hey, don't call me when the
You gonna
Nuggets
get a
win
bucket or
though.
You gonna get a bucket?
You know,
Nah, he ain't getting no bucket.
Turnover.
When was the last time you shot a basketball?
Turnover machine.
My point exactly.
They saying Mobley and Hunter.
Saturday. We hoop Saturday. He was cherry picking airball to layup.
He was quite fun.
Vintage Ben.
Nah, I was there. He was buns. He was buns.
Vintage, bro. Vintage.
Anytime Ben playing against Dondi, he turned into a good player.
I say he was cool. He was cool. Yeah, he's
No, but let it be 4v4. Ben gonna turn to a different player.
Demon.
It's just,
It's probably just when you guarding him.
no. I'd be on his team.
You be guarding him.
Me? Man frying me.
I'm talking about.
I didn't even say
I'm
anything.
talking.
Yeah, I just-
They don't know.
I just said-
They don't know about them side court sessions
Yeah.
we had, man.
Side court sessions. Heartbreak.
We was going crazy, bro. It was me, Ben, and Carter against the world, bro.
Side court sessions never needs to be said again.
It was
bro.
me, Ben, and Carter against the world, bro.
Me, Ben, and Carter against the world. A gorilla, one singular gorilla versus 100 human beings.
100 niggas.
There's absolutely no physically possible way that us humans, us men, are losing against such an inferior being.
Hey, bro.
Inferior.
bro.
We've been
Inferior.
running this planet for
I can't,
years.
bro.
Inferior ape.
Years.
Bro.
Just a dumb monkey.
We got two people right here that think a gorilla win.
No,
We
hold
got
on,
two people
because
right
I'm
here
really
that
on the
don't
try to
fence.
switch up.
No, I'm on the fence.
gorilla or just your average
It doesn't matter.
Silverback, no.
In no
It
universe.
does matter.
It's
No.
a regular gorilla.
No,
No.
it's a silverback gorilla.
Okay.
Why is it a silverback
It's
gorilla?
always been a silverback
Then
gorilla.
I'm throwing Dwayne The Rock Johnson out.
In all
Like
in
what?
all debates, it's always been a silverback
Okay, then
gorilla.
100 Bradley Martins.
No, it's 100 random people.
Bradley Martin, like
Then why is it random people but not a random gorilla?
Because that's stupid. That's like
That's true. It gotta be even.
that's like saying
stupid.
that's like saying a man versus a dog, but the
The
dog
whole
is a
thing
chihuahua.
is a TikTok argument. Now you're talking about it's stupid? Duh,
Because
it's
if
a
you pull
TikTok
up
argument.
any video, it's all said a silverback gorilla. You
No,
tryna-
it's not.
Even-
It literally says a gorilla.
Yeah.
he moving the goalpost.
It's still 100 men winning the fight, dude. Like it's still 100 men winning. the fight.
Probably
Be
not.
all right.
Okay, if I'm being
gorilla
real,
bite the
if I'm being
curve
real,
4K.
we gonna sacrifice like 5 dudes to gouge his eyes out. Now he can't see no more.
Hold
Then
on.
he's cooked.
See, all right.
Then he's cooked.
Let me draw the picture. Let me
Well,
draw
you
the picture.
can't establish.
That's
Let
what
me-
I'm saying.
Let me draw the picture so we got the boundaries. There's
Yeah, okay,
no,
y'all
it's no
can-
goalpost.
Yeah,
There's no
let's-
goalpost
let's go
moving.
first. We can bake-
So look.
Okay, okay.
It's, look, I'm not saying nothing. We just setting the boundaries, right? 100 men don't get to see each other. Don't get to. Oh, what's your name?
Oh my gosh,
You
I'm
don't
not
get to
hearing that. I'm
meet.
not even gonna let him
Just
talk.
let-
He gonna
no,
keep
listen,
saying, there's no strategy, there's no strategy.
Let me just finish.
Just
right?
bull rush him.
Let me just finish. All right. So, arena style, 100 gates open and all the men run out, and the gorilla is bloodlusted. Mind
Why?
you,
Now we're
no.
both-
The
now
men-
we're stat
the men are
boosting the
also
gorilla.
bloodlusted.
It's not
We're
stat
stat
boosting
boosting the gorilla.
But if
And
you fighting a gorilla, it's not fair to say that the
Blood,
gorilla.
his blood.
It's not fair to say that.
Kyle K. Gorilla.
But if it's a coliseum, the men are also bloodlusted. It's a fight to the death.
Right.
Kyle
So
King
that's
gorilla.
what makes it fair. If the gorilla's sitting there on some cool and doesn't know,
He be acting like gorillas can think straight, bro.
No, you can't. You can't just say you can.
No,
Just,
you're stupid. No, you really sat here and told me gorillas aren't stupid.
Super Saiyan 3 gorilla.
Gorillas
are apes.
Yes, they're apes. They're idiots. They're
What is the next closest thing to a human?
No, they ain't dumb.
No, human. Gorillas are not dumb. but
Compared to a human,
compared to human, they're morons.
No,
it's not calm.
compared to a
Maybe
human,
to
yeah.
you. Like, nigga, are we serious? You ask a gorilla 2 + 2 what he's gonna say.
Gorillas can learn. Mind you, gorillas can learn sign language.
They learn.
I'm the one that told him that, by the way.
They're
I'm
smart.
the one-
you
compared to
can't.
animals.
You can't just
Yeah,
have the
they're smart
argument
compared to
and say
animals,
like
they're idiots.
there's nothing at all. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to drop a gorilla here and drop 100.
I mean,
here,
that's
and then-
kind of where it came
That's
from.
That's what I'm saying. They won't even let me
I
say
know,
that because
that's
they wrong.
No,
'Cause he's
no,
building
I
his
know.
own scenario.
I can see.
Let Cale
no,
cook, bro.
I can
You said
see
open
both
the gates like a
scenarios.
college
That's what I'm saying. I can see both
hear
sides.
both arguments. I'm not going to sit here and say I can't hear both arguments.
Agree with this nigga?
Hold on, bro. You not even on the pod.
Man, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
No,
Nonsense.
no,
It's not nonsense. I'm trying to explain the argument. I'm trying to
The gorilla
explain.
built right.
Goku-
Now
Goku
the
nephew.
gorilla had built right. Now the gorilla had built right.
Go ahead, Cale.
ahead,
Rock out, Cale.
Are we ready?
Tell Dondi. It's Dondi every time.
Didn't even say anything.
Nah,
Bro, you've
was
been
talking-
crashing
nah,
out
you
the
was- you
whole
was going
entire time.
crazy. You was going crazy.
All right, you take one gorilla, you take 100 humans. They both know they are fighting each other. There's nothing else.
Okay.
They both know they are fighting each other.
Right.
That's how it should be. It shouldn't
Right.
be 100 people and a gorilla and you just drop them there. That's
So
how
we
it
agree,
is.
like random assortment of men.
Yes, 100
And a
random
gorilla.
average
It's a
Joes.
silverback
just
gorilla.
Throw them out there.
It's, why you keep
Why?
you
No.
doing that?
Because that's what it is.
That's not what
No.
it is.
Well,
Because
that's
if
not
you
Go
go
on TikTok right now, it's gonna say
It's-
a gorilla.
It gotta be long.
But I'm saying-
But and if you click the video on the inside of the video, they say silverback. Because if you
What do
look
you
at
mean
it, if
the
you look at a
video?
normal,
There is no main
I don't-
video.
if you look at a normal gorilla, it's no comp. So it would be stupid to
So-
say that it's not a silverback
Okay, so
gorilla.
you're saying to make it to give the gorilla a chance?
No,
Why are we gorilla?
Because
grabbing?
that's what it is. Because a normal gorilla doesn't look like the pictured gorilla
But
that they
if
have
you
on
throw a
every
hundred-
but you're trying to pick the strongest
saying-
version
But
of a gorilla.
look, if you throw in 100 men, how many of them gonna be obese and can't move? Right? It's 100 random men. Some are gonna be
A
useless.
bunch are gonna be skinny and useless.
Some are gonna be useless. Some ain't gonna put no pain.
But I'm saying
But
even,
then, well, one
even
normal gorilla.
but I'm saying
That's
even
fair.
even if it's a silverback gorilla, the 100 men win unless it's 100 Kales or it's 100 Coach Fagans. Like, come on.
Why kill you?
I just want to get it. I want to see if I can get him. I want to see if I can get him.
Coach
And then,
Fagan slang.
like, come
Kale,
on, bro.
man.
Like, come on, bro. But if we're talking about you take 100 random men. Out of those 100 random men, you're going to get a wide range of
you gonna get
demographics.
some gym niggas
You're
too.
going to get a wide range of demographics, racially and socially. The men are going to win.
I can't wait
We
for the
need
gorilla.
one Samoan. It's over.
I can't wait for the gorilla to punch your head off first.
Man, if you gonna have one Discord mod,
No.
you gonna have a one
And
gym builder.
there's no such thing as like there's no strategy going into it. People you'll naturally be like, okay, if this doesn't we're like that's our advantage over gorillas. We're smarter than them. That's why we run the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Are we
But
though?
like so we'll
I know,
if
we'd be
somebody,
acting kinda
somebody
stupid.
run at him, they get hit with a gorilla doing a 360 windmill.
No, I see him in that. I see
we
him
gonna
in that.
recognize that and be like, hold on, if I go that way, he gonna hit me with that 360 windmill. Let me go,
So I'm
But I'm
go
saying,
behind him.
and gorillas, you
Yeah,
have
this
to,
is bad,
but you
yeah.
have to understand, gorillas
How?
weigh up to 600
You
pounds.
got that
You can
one
only
gorilla.
move 600 pounds for so long.
I
They
know,
do
you
not
never-
have a
you
lot
never
of stamina.
You never seen one of them run?
But they tire out very quick. They
Well,
do.
yeah.
Have you ever seen two gorillas fighting?
Yes, have
Yes.
you?
Let him hit his
It's like two
Beyblade
kids
move.
throwing a taser and then
Let him hit. That's what I'm saying. Let him hit his Beyblade
Nasty
move.
got in that fight and his controller died. It's like
Yeah,
that.
bro, it's gonna be like
They're
that,
just
bro.
two morons. That's all.
And then, like I said, we gonna sacrifice 5 dudes. We gonna send him gouge his eyes out. We go, if he bites your head out, or if he put his hand through your
They
chest,
don't
who
even
cares?
bite. They just swing.
No, they do bite. If they get into a fight with humans, they'll
So-
bite. They'll bite.
So you think that y'all gonna be able to strategize if all the gates open, the chaos can
Why
consumes.
gates?
We
Why
can't
are
even
they
we can't even have one person talking on the pod at a time. And you think out of 100 people,
God.
Xander is gonna be able to tell everybody what to do?
Holy
to
mono.
No matter the
Mind you,
situation.
niggas' life is on the
Look,
line.
look.
Mind
As soon as he say, "Bro, you gotta sacrifice your life," I'm like, "What? What are you talking
They
about?"
know, but I'm
Like,
saying,
we not talking about fear factor.
No, if niggas don't commit, because
That's all gonna be this
Yeah.
fear factor.
no, what I'm
I'm not
saying,
gonna be there.
But I'm saying,
As soon as I see the first guy arm come off, I'm done.
but
I mean, if
he
you
not
get-
talking about me. He not talking about me. He not. No, I'm not going first. But I'm saying, I'm definitely not going first. I'm definitely not going first.
But you
I'm
gotta
saying,
think at the same time, like let's say Eric, your whole family at gunpoint, go fight the gorilla. Like they know, like if you don't do nothing to the gorilla, you just gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
It's gonna get to a point where it'll be like
Matter of fact, Ben, just hop in the cam. Just hop in the
Are we
cam.
forgetting?
Ben, just come over here. Just come over here.
The gorilla's also gonna have adrenaline.
Look, hear me out.
Natural instinct is
Gorillas
topping
also have
adrenaline.
Just kill me, bro.
Hear me out. It was
my fault, my
It was
fault,
an
my fault.
old lady.
He
That
talking
was
about?
she was old, but she got
So they can
adrenaline
actually
boost
hear what he's
and-
saying. So they can actually hear what he's saying.
It was an
They'll at
old
least
lady
get some
that
feedback.
that was in a that had an adrenaline boost and she
to a
lifted
chair,
up a
bro.
car, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
She lifted up a semi. She didn't just lift up a car.
semi?
Yeah, I know. I seen
Even-
another.
even
No,
better.
I seen another video where a lady, she didn't like fully lift it, but she like got it off her.
Imagine 100 men in a life or death situation with an adrenaline boost, bro. That dude was done. He's finished.
See, now
Nah,
you're just
genuinely.
moving stuff, bro. You gotta keep it.
Donovan was, but Donovan
So,
tried to make a Viltrumite Kryptonian
But
hybrid
I said
gorilla.
the
Like,
same
come
thing
on.
that Cale said in different ways, and y'all just
We
let
call
it
him
slide.
an idiot first.
Boost your
Yeah,
Kryptonian girl.
Like, come on, bro.
No, it's
And he tried to give him a
say-
stand. He tried to give him a stand.
No, it's-
A Shargon.
It's-
Renegon, dropping meteors. Like, come on, bro. Okay,
What's next, bro?
In what scenario does a gorilla actually win? Like, he'll have to like one
The
shot.
scenario
at least
where
everybody.
the scenario where there's fear factor and the humans don't get to strategize.
So you really
if the
think they'll
humans
win?
if the humans get to strategize and see the gorilla before they fight it, I have the humans winning.
The humans
but,
are winning no matter what.
But if they don't get to do that and they just get all the gates open, they're not winning that fight.
So you think?
But it's 100
wait,
men. It's
hold on.
100 men.
So you think?
all right, it's 100 men. How many of those 100 men can be fighting the gorilla at the same time? Not all 100 of
Maybe
them.
like what?
10,
9?
15?
But
No, at least 20 people can have a gorilla.
How much stamina do you think the gorilla got?
That's what I was trying to
No.
get to. How do you think he can really have the strength and stamina to go through 100 people?
See, that's how I know y'all losing
Nah,
because
low-key.
my strategy. If I get to strategize,
Your strategy?
if I get to strategize against the gorilla,
Go ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
out.
Step on.
I'm outrunning the gorilla. Like we are gonna run away from the gorilla as a collective until we can't no more.
So everybody,
And then we're
everybody's
all
running.
gonna fight the gorilla.
Everybody's running
You
from the
can't
gorilla.
outrun a gorilla, dude.
He gonna get somebody. He gonna get a couple.
If y'all just attack him off
A
rip,
couple people, yes.
if y'all attack him off rip, I think y'all be
But
better off.
so you start huffing up, puffing like, damn, I can't do this no more. Everybody,
Because running from the gorilla, you're gonna lose at least like 10 people. You'll probably lose more than just
Yeah.
attacking him off rip.
people gonna die. But
And
people
no,
gonna
and it's
win.
not like people are getting one shot, bro. He's not hitting a Tadori through their heart.
Niggas
getting one shot, bro.
Maybe the first two people. The first two? Think about it. How is he getting one shot? He not one shot. He not one shot.
Hey, what you
He's killing Drew through your chest, gang. I promise.
Hey,
That gorilla impaled somebody before?
Probably. I don't know.
Gorillas don't know how to punch.
No,
That is true.
They go baby tantrums.
That's true.
they automatically just close their fist and just smack you. It don't have to be a punch.
How gorilla
All right, so
punch?
if I elbow you in the chest, is that gonna do more damage than hitting you in the chest? with my hand?
nothing.
Back to the argument.
That's what I'm saying. Show us the gorilla's
Just be
like.
throwing their limbs.
Show us the gorilla's ultimate.
If he hit you in his forearm, that's gonna hurt.
Niggas like me dodging out
That's what I'm
this.
saying.
If the gorilla hold on, if the gorilla if the gorilla hit you clean across your chest with his forearm, your whole rib cage is broken.
But I can still fight.
No, you can't.
So I'm gonna just lay there. Damn.
With no ribcage, gang, it might be.
But look, it's a fight to the
You
death.
gotta get back on.
It's not a fight. It's not a fight till I'm injured. It's not a fight till I'm injured.
Mind you, that's one nigga's ribcage budget.
I'll put it like this. Only way the gorilla even got a chance is if we like in a jungle or something. Like we on his turf. That's the only way it's even
Yeah, well, we don't
close.
even know where the fuck we
Yeah,
at. We
people
some of
get
the mud
split
and
up.
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Split up.
Niggas some
Flat
mud
land,
and head
he's
cows
getting
out.
slot. Look,
Yeah.
flat land, 5 minutes to strategize. 30 niggas
5
taking that
minutes,
nigga.
nigga.
Not even that.
Everybody just bull rush that nigga.
Not even that.
They get to making sounds behind them. It's over. Bro.
Not even that. If we just yell, if 100 people and one person yell, get his eyes, and everybody tries to get his eyes, and you get his eyes, it's over.
But somebody will get
And we didn't even talk about. We know his weak point to Johnson.
Yeah,
It's
that's
over
what-
with.
That's what I'm
Man.
saying. But if you fight a gorilla,
I'm not grabbing no gorilla jump.
I'm not.
I might never
You
go
got
myself
that.
alone.
nah, you gotta go for his
That's
eyes.
what we say. Cale to do,
Nah, you
bro.
gotta go for his eyes. Everybody goes for gorilla's eyes. You get the gorilla's
All
eyes.
the weird white niggas go for niggas.
And with that lizard,
You get the gorilla's eyes going. He just gonna start flailing once his eyes.
and with
gone.
that lizard tongue,
He's
Cale.
gonna tire himself out, and then the fight over.
What if you use the ultimate move on you, Xander? He gets to flinging shit.
That's not-
Gorilla to spin.
He gets to flinging. Nah,
He gets to flinging
no, he
poop,
talking
bro.
about get to flinging poop. That's more of like a monkey thing, though. That's not really like.
Oh, they don't-
that's not
that is a
that's not
monkey
gorilla
thing.
I know.
He really still in that room.
Gorillas just get tired.
I would too,
He in
bro.
there, no, he in there looking at
But
gorilla
nigga,
facts.
99 niggas.
He gonna come back and be like, I just found out.
Actually,
Mind you.
okay, so the average silverback gorilla is actually 7'4" and weighs 130.
No, they're like 6 foot. They're like 6 foot.
Yeah, they're like 6 foot.
Yeah.
I got him.
It don't matter. It don't matter though.
No,
Like,
it doesn't matter.
He can knock,
It
he can
doesn't
knock
matter.
out 50 of us, but he could be tired. He can be like, I'm down.
I think
Still
no. I
50
think
more to
like
go?
I think no. I don't think more than 20 people
what's
die.
really a win? Because 70 people dying is not a win.
I don't think.
Are you fucking dumb? The gorilla dies as a win. A gorilla dies.
No,
as a win.
you ever play
Are you
Lego Star
stupid?
Wars?
It's 100
That's
versus
exactly
one.
what he just talked about.
Whichever
The
one's
guy-
still standing.
Okay.
No,
Like
I think I don't think more than 30 people die. I'm gonna be real. I don't think more than
Yeah,
30
that's
people
ridiculous.
die.
Yes,
No, I'm being real.
It's not a world.
He doesn't have no
I can't
claws.
wait until they throw 30 people with the gorilla and there's no humans left.
I seen an African dude talking about 30
What do
people
you
in
mean
his
can't
village
wait?
took down a gorilla.
I'll wait until I see
Spears
it.
and knives and rocks and everything.
But I'm
that we need
saying
to
once
fight a gorilla.
he
But that's
tired,
only
Fucking
15.
hear him.
they can't hear you.
Punch a gorilla. What's he doing?
He not moving.
But I'm saying
Why is he glazing gorilla?
Mind you, 30 people,
Shut up.
30 people punch that nigga, and niggas really got eyes gone.
It's
that's what I'm
100
saying.
people, bro.
If 100 people
He
get
gonna-
that gorilla's
he-
eyes gone,
And
the
mind
fight
you,
is over.
he's an ape. He gonna get overrun. Be like, oh.
That's what I'm saying.
See, nah.
He don't die. He
don't
gonna
die.
start trying to run. He see me hawking. He gonna try to. You feel me? He gonna try to get up loose.
'Cause what-
Then he gonna get tired and he
What is
comes.
that dumb moronic animal
Dondi,
gonna do when
we
it's
going to the zoo?
No.
And I'm throwing you in the crate.
Gorilla-
Don't be in there.
You're not doing nothing.
No.
You're not making out.
Okay,
like bait,
no.
like
That
human.
is a horrible take.
No, I'm going to tell you
I'll
like
let
this:
Robert take-
gorillas are not.
Them niggas open the door, probably barely.
Okay.
Like the fuck?
They have
Niggas
to
can't even
go-
open. Niggas can't even make a sandwich. Talking about
That
where
nigga
is
so
sword?
much. Niggas tell me they have more. They have higher battle.
Natural instinct and fighting instinct than you.
Okay.
No, they
But I'm
don't.
saying-
Survival instinct, I guess.
But I'm saying-
bro, you said they have higher battle IQ than humans, dude.
I didn't say that.
That's what you're. That's what you're saying. You said fighting instincts. Yes, that's battle IQ. Is that not battle IQ?
not battle
That's
IQ.
literally battle IQ. What is
But
fighting
you really
instincts?
believe that though?
But I'm saying
That they have better like,
They're idiots.
tactical
They're
IQ
idiots.
than humans.
No, he's saying that their ability to survive in a fighting situation. A human versus
Yeah,
a gorilla.
I don't
they're in the
agree with
fucking.
That's
how
still a
they-
bad take.
But
No,
I'm
it's
saying-
not. How do they survive in the wild?
They-
They're just
because
out
they're,
there.
they're,
You
they're
gotta
the
think,
apex
though.
predator out
I
there.
was saying,
Nobody's
what
attacking
is
them.
what is taking down a gorilla? Like
That's
who's
true.
not
What-
a gorilla?
They only fight other gorillas. And
That's
they
it.
they roll in packs
Yeah.
of like 15.
That's what I'm saying.
So why gorillas ain't overtake the planet now?
I'm saying though.
Nah, I'm just talking. I'm
Shit.
just talking.
Planet of the Apes
but I will
about to
say this.
happen
I will say this. Gorillas technically are not dumb animals, but if you're comparing their
To
intelligence
a
in a
fucking
fight to
human.
the intelligence of
A
a human,
human.
it's not close.
It's negligible, bro. Like,
Gorillas can learn sign language and they can learn like basic things like of communication with humans, but that's only one facet of communication. You can teach speech to a baby, right? That baby gonna tell you how to do anything other than that? No.
They're just toddlers, but an animal. Literally.
That's
They
a
gonna
good
get
point.
overwhelmed.
They're
They
basically
see
toddlers.
You're not fighting Gorilla Grodd, bro.
They see 100 niggas
Man,
around them.
that's what he think we fighting Gorilla Ground with the Speedy Force, man. like, come on,
Nigga
bro.
telepathically crushing niggas' bones and shit. Like
That's what I'm
the
saying,
fuck,
bro. Them gorillas ain't
This is a
about
basic
that.
ass gorilla.
Them gorillas don't want that. Put it like
They
that.
don't.
They don't
They
want
don't.
that, bro. It's gonna get so
That nigga
bad.
finna get cursed.
Okay. Off the 100, 1v1 versus kangaroo.
In a boxing match.
Average kangaroo.
I'm not
We're
okay.
talking about
Okay,
the
okay.
A-ful, not the A-ful one.
Wait.
You know what really gets to me is when they talk about we're just gonna hit it in his head. We're just gonna make sure we're gonna hit his head. The head is the strongest part of the gorilla's body.
Yeah, that is
That's a
true.
Stupid argument.
It's like
We didn't say that.
That's incredibly
We told Ben to come over here so Mike.
I
can
said
hear
kick
man.
him in
You
the
sit all
nuts.
way over
I
there.
say gouge his eyes out.
That's what I'm saying. You get the gorilla eyes going, it's over.
I say
with,
spill
bro.
his guts.
You sticking your
Schaefer.
fingers in a gorilla's face and you think he's gonna let you do that?
Somebody
have to
gonna
fight
have
to the death,
That's why I
somebody
said
has to.
somebody gonna have
It's
to
a fight to the
sacrifice
death.
I
himself.
told you he gonna.
If it's you, if my brother life on the line, I'm gonna do it.
a gorilla can be so stunned.
Bro,
seeing
I ain't
niggas-
going. I'm waiting till that man. All right,
bro,
man.
bro. I promise you, it's just if niggas commit, bro.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
It's literally just if niggas.
But
commit.
it's a
They might
fight to
not.
the death. Why can you just say they
no,
won't fight?
That's what I'm
But
saying
like,
though.
Kick
They
Cale,
might not.
Kick Cale.
Yeah, seriously.
They might
Not
not.
on my side.
But I'm saying you're the only. He's not actually talking. You're actually talking.
Look, and niggas might not.
It's not, but because he's just saying
Because
stuff.
every time you say something, Donnie start talking about showering guns.
it's
and
a-
cocky
it's a-
ninja. Like,
You can't say it's a
that was
fight
it.
to the
That was it.
death, and then you're saying that the humans won't fight. That's literally what you're saying.
after multiple humans die,
If I'm not making it home, I have to fight.
I was
what are
saying,
you talking
for
about?
me,
Or
There's no other option.
But you don't
You
think there
have
would
to
be people
fight.
that would sit back and wait until the gorilla
that's
is
me.
injured? Or that's what I'm saying. So,
but most niggas is
That's
thinking like,
Till
that's
the
the
gorilla's
problem.
injured, and the gorilla still loses.
The gorilla's losing.
And
bro.
besides, it's 100 people. He's gonna get exhausted. He's not going through 100 niggas.
He's going to be
He's
tired
not.
after he slimes the first fight.
He's not one tapping
That's not
everybody.
true. That's
Everybody
not
not getting one tap. Some niggas are, but not everybody.
I don't know. I think a cool like 30 dead though.
But
Easy. I think that's max.
But he
That's
just long as he's not
I say
winning,
I
it
say
don't matter.
minimum 10 die, maximum 30.
Couple Samoans in
Niggas
there.
not f***ing Whitebeard, nigga. He's dead, bro.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Like, nigga, no slander, like, no stamina, no nothing, bro.
We don't cuss on the pod, bro. Watch your mouth, bro.
Bro, shut up, dude. You lost the
Family
argument.
friendly, bro.
You lost the argument. It's over, bro.
Kangaroo.
No, yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
wait. 1v1 you versus the kangaroo boxing.
And we're gonna exclude kicks because we don't really see them throwing kicks. And we all know.
They do kick. I don't know where you get that from.
No, they do.
Pull up a vid.
No, they do. They do.
They balance on their tail.
But we already know. We already know if they throw a kick, we automatically lose. We already know.
I'm saying
we already know that.
But it's fair game though.
Real
You
cage
versus
going.
we'll even go to big kangaroos. I'm still not worried about
that
kangaroos.
Can I get
The
some
8 foot.
Wait.
I ain't worried about color.
Can I get some kangaroo specs? Because all I'm thinking of is that movie from back in the day.
You talking about Kangaroo Jack?
Nigga, that's
I ain't gonna lie,
exactly
Kangaroo Jack was hard though.
That nigga.
He say he not worried
your
about an
ass,
8-foot
he beat
kangaroo.
Your ass and your ass all at the same
But
time.
Donovan, I'm talking about if I dodge the kick, if I dodge
You
that,
punch a kangaroo.
his arm is this long.
Yeah,
That is true. That's a good point.
that dude got like he's like a T-Rex.
They balance on their tails, and then they just pop up.
Where's the kick?
Look, he just kicked right there.
We dodging that. We definitely dodging
That
that.
kick is not the same, bro. Yeah, we can't kick.
know.
Man,
Ass kick.
we
Yeah, we
dodging
can't
that.
kick, bro.
I tell you right now, man.
You acting like it's a drop kick. He talking about that's a foot. That's a foot
Man.
push. Bro. It's a foot push. It's not even a kick.
bro.
Sure, you get to the jaw.
No, but if a kangaroo could truly jump up in the air and hit me with a straight combo like that, then okay.
So this is another 8-foot kangaroo. You think what you?
Here we go. Here we go. Maxing them out. Here we
But
go.
no, kangaroos is like menaces. Like
Yeah.
that's probably a better matchup, like 1v1 too.
Yeah.
Because y'all seen they like take dogs, strangle them, and drown them in the water, bro.
Yeah.
They're
But you
demons,
also
bro.
see people like
I
when
ain't
they
no
try to
dog,
get
though,
they try to
That's
get.
true.
There's TikTok videos like people trying to get their dogs and then they just walk up.
I seen that.
You
You seen
what I'm
one
saying?
video.
But I'm saying,
I see it twice. I see it twice.
My reach, if I really take this fist and smack a kangaroo like this, he knocked out.
You dead.
Come on, man.
I don't know. That's
He not knocked out.
He probably
He's gonna take a
strangled
couple of them.
He's strangling who? He gon' like these, bruh. He not.
Now
getting,
they
bruh.
got some. They got some.
No, they don't.
They got some
reach.
demo. They got some
don't
demo.
got
Is a
reach.
kangaroo just like an upright deer?
In a way.
Kinda.
Then yeah, I'm
In a
beating
way.
that deer ass. Put it like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen no kangaroo, but I'll smack the shit out of deer.
My dude's terrible. Like, look all stupid and shit.
He's just be running out in front of cars.
What about a moose though?
Hey, bro,
Nah,
you're
it's
dead.
fine.
Nah,
You're
it's
dead.
bad, bro. It's
Ain't
bad.
no slime in the moves.
Ain't no
No, I didn't like when I seen the picture of like a
Mooses are
moose.
really generally big as shit.
No, when
Wait,
I seen
no, I
when I
know.
seen the
They're
picture of a
like-
moose next to like a truck and it was bigger than a
Yeah,
truck,
they're-
I was like, yeah.
A moose, another better matchup for 100 people, bro. It uses its charge attack.
No,
Oh,
it's-
let's
Yeah,
say
and it
goodbye.
got antlers. That's
their
coming.
leg-
Take out his leg,
Their
bro.
legs are weakness. Their legs
Yeah,
are
that's
major
true,
weakness.
that's true.
They just got
Hey,
stilts. They got
these are
stilts.
menaces. I'm not hearing that, bruh. Why? First of all, the fact that he got his back turned to a kangaroo is crazy. But this is an app. This is
Oh, wait,
this is
hold
a small
on.
kangaroo.
I would say that nigga little, bro.
Yeah, this is a little
That nigga the real
kangaroo.
size.
It don't matter what
We
kangaroo.
good.
It don't matter what kangaroo I see.
You not beating an 8-foot
It's
kangaroo.
over.
Maxed out kangaroo.
I'm taking.
Look at he is jacked.
What does that mean?
That kangaroo is jacked.
Look.
So why don't we go against the
That
average
nigga-
kangaroo? Why you gotta go against the max?
I
out?
don't.
He
Not
said
even
he
an
could beat
maxed
one.
out kangaroo.
It don't matter what kangaroo
He
I
said he
see.
could beat- he
It
said he
don't
could
matter
beat
what
Max out.
kangaroo I see. It's over with, bro.
What is that?
I mean, it kicked like slow. Like
Nah, that's crazy.
they don't got,
That's how they
they don't
be
got no
working, though,
talons.
bro.
They
There
don't
you
got
go,
no
strangling
teeth.
that
They're not
dog.
biting nobody. They just doing this weak kick, bro.
No, what you say? What you say the other day on the phone about the sharks?
Oh,
Nah, this a bad. This,
20 men.
You said how many sharks do you think it would take to beat a shark? How many humans do you think
how
it would
many
beat
humans in the ocean would it take to beat a shark?
Like
One
probably
singular
like,
shark.
probably
a million.
1,000.
A million.
Are you crazy?
Unarmed?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, unarmed. He said like
no, it's
bro,
gonna
he
take a
said
lot,
like 5.
Hey,
No,
you
I
hey,
know.
yeah,
No, I was talking
you're
crazy.
crazy.
Hey, you know that one game that they used to play on the phone? It used to be the shark, and you
Hungry
could like
Shark?
jump onto the shark.
Hungry Shark?
Hungry shark. It's gonna be that infinite.
No,
He's
I
just
was
gonna
talking
keep going.
crazy. I was talking crazy.
It's gotta
But
be
I'm
a
saying,
lot, bro.
but if it's men with knives, I said if it's men with knives, I'm
It's
taking.
still gotta be a
man,
lot.
I'm taking 20.
No.
You-
In the
see-
ocean?
you
Maybe
seen
in a pool?
surfers- You seen surfers?
You know your
Surfers never stop saying that.
know your
Surfers never
movements-
killed the shark. They just survived.
You know your movements is like 100 times slower
That's
than
what
water
I'm
time.
saying.
That's
No,
a knife. Like
no,
you trying
no.
like you like
And then they told
I don't think you
Oh my God.
breaking his skin in the water with a knife
At all.
what kind of shark we talking about? Just an average shark? We talking about great white?
Nah, great white is bad. Great white is bad. You gonna need like 100 people. We gonna need harpoons.
and
we
even
gonna need-
like mobility, nigga. How is you like?
Man,
But I'm saying we all grabbing on the shark. Like
You got some scuba gear. You got scuba gear.
Yeah. You just think he's part of a movie, bro. You ain't got no plot, bro.
But I'm
So you
saying,
can swim
but I'm
around,
saying,
you
you
can breathe underwater.
seen one person survive a shark before. If we seen like
How's that movie
we
going?
seen people like jam the thumb into the eyes like that stuff. You seen surfers survive
this
a
that
shark.
white people
Now imagine like 30 dudes with
He's
like
halfway.
weapons in the ocean.
30
That's
loses.
what I'm saying.
30 loses.
30?
Yes,
30
they lose.
sharks against an average shark?
Because you punch a shark in the nose, they swim away. That's
30
that's
sharks
what I'm
and
saying.
30 sharks and no weapon?
That's what I'm saying. But if you hit them in the nose, like it knocks off like it knocks
Oh,
off
I did hear
everything.
about that. I did
I
hear
mean,
about
like
that.
sharks really sweet for real.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, hell.
I
Really
seen-
sweet.
I
They
seen
only try to slime people when they low. They only see
two-
blood. Now they get
Man,
slimy.
I see 2 dolphins slime a shark in half a second.
I just
half a
see
second.
that.
But if we talking about killer whale,
Killer whale. Hey,
man, you got it, brother. My fault, man. You got that one.
They out there running ranked in regular in quick match lobbies, bro.
I said you got that one.
Them dudes be slimy.
got that
Holding
one,
the
brother.
seals, bro. Come on, bro. Why you doing that?
Lions of the ocean, bro.
That shit tragic, bro.
Nah,
Them dudes is crazy.
it's genuinely overweight. Any killer whale, even a whale, like a gray whale, a blue whale.
Great.
I'm talking about like the actual whales, not killer whales. Whales
said a great
themselves.
whale.
A gray whale.
Nah,
Wait,
I'm damn
I
near
mean,
taming
whales
that
in
nigga.
general, we're not winning.
Bro, they be chilling, bro. We
They
gonna be
have-
cool.
Yeah, I'm not fighting
No,
no
I'm
whale.
saying if it was a
Animal
fight to the
cruelty.
death, you not be.
A whale doesn't know how to fight.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
But I'm saying
animal
you're
He friendly, bro.
It's
I'm
not
putting,
even
I'm
a
putting a
predator.
leash on him, bro. That's what
They
I'm
eat
saying.
shrimp.
They gonna eat you.
Nah.
I mean, I'm gonna survive.
Unless he just accidentally fall into his mouth because William Tom's gonna kill you. You're not gonna actually try.
You don't even die.
Nah, you
They
might
get
be
onto
able
their
to fry a
food.
kangaroo.
They got their teeth is like
No,
bristles.
you're
It's like
frying a
bristles.
kangaroo.
Yeah,
It's not
that's what I
common.
know. Yeah.
It's not common.
If you get hit with one of them 7-foot ones though, that's not.
7 foot what?
I'm not worried.
Kangaroo.
He's still on kangaroos.
I'm not worried.
I'm just watching videos of people fighting.
Kangaroo ain't never been speared before.
If I hit a kangaroo to RKO,
Nah,
then
they probably gonna keep their balance if you try to spear him.
if I hit a kangaroo to RKO, what's the word?
Did you
What's
keep
the
your
word?
balance?
Hey, you see how they necks be moving?
We're
They be
talking
like,
about if you
I
spear
slammed you upstairs.
me.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I had my balance for
he can't dip my
medium
punch though,
segment.
Donovan. You gotta realize
I wanna slam you on
the
the bed. I
kangaroo
wanna
has
sit
no mobility. Kangaroo not gonna turn his head. He can't do nothing. He can't weave.
Man, dude,
That is,
I do
yeah, that is
stiff.
true. He
There
can't
was
be-
immobile. He's sitting there
No.
on the tail.
Oh!
I'm not waiting for him to go up on the tail like these. I'm
That's what I'm saying.
not waiting for that.
Punch a dude in his
The
cranium.
kangaroo has no mobility.
Kangaroo get punched in the gut, knock the wind out of him.
Man, not the cartoons, bro.
The kangaroo has no mobility though.
Look at what I'm looking at.
But I'm saying if we hear
What?
He up there.
if we hear like these,
He punched his biker off this bike. He talking about he ain't got no mobility though.
That's a
that's
baby
a,
kangaroo.
Running,
Mind you,
running,
going
running.
towards him.
We talking about agility.
a boxing match. He has no that stiff neck. What are you gonna do?
That's true.
Like, come on.
But he was
bro.
like,
And then,
Come on,
and
bro.
then feel me? He moving up here. I'm straight to the body.
He eating that.
Nah,
He not gonna eat a lot of them.
I'm saying
He not gonna eat a lot of them. Then he gonna come down trying to block the body, thinking he cooking. Hold on, let me get that real quick. Sight knock.
like, come on, bro. It's bad, bro.
It's really just the arm size. That's why they can't.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
they
T-Rex,
can't-
T-Rex
they
arms.
can't work,
Like, he
bro.
can't even
They
swing.
and they don't have real hands. Like they
got hooves?
They don't-
No, that don't make
They got
sense.
paws.
They
Look
gonna
at
hit,
them. Look at them. They,
they
have
gonna
paws.
hit, they gonna hit you with a knuckle
they-
to the face.
Don't they have like paws?
They don't have like
They don't got
hands.
paws either. They don't even use their
These
paws.
kangaroos.
Bro,
weak,
that's
though.
a little
They got-
kid.
That's what I'm-
Yeah, I'm slapping
that's not
the
a
shit out
little
of
kid.
kangaroo. Yes, it is.
Oh, slime a kangaroo.
This kangaroo
crazy.
sucks. Though.
That's not even a real. That's a Joey, bro. That's not even no.
That's
big
a
kangaroo.
Joey.
That's not a real-
That's good ball knowledge.
Yeah, that's Joey. Yep.
Nah, nigga tried me.
I'm sliming every kangaroo, bro.
They do be ripped, but like they got all that arm muscle, but they can't even use their arms. Like
Why do people just be letting their why do people just
Bro,
be
that's
letting
like
their
a deer
kids-
out there.
But why do they just be letting their kids be around these animals?
We sliming him.
Cause they not dangerous.
We sliming him.
But I mean, that kangaroo's the same size as this 2-year-old.
We sliming him.
It's a deer, bro. Oh shit.
And he just survived the kick, mind you.
Are we talking about dying or winning a boxing fight?
That little kick just
If
knocked
we're,
the kid
if
down.
we're boxing,
that was
well,
a
hold on. If we're
3-foot
boxing,
tall
there's no
kangaroo.
kicks involved. We're talking about a fight.
But I'm saying, even in a fight, bro, we dipping the kick, bro. It's bad, bro. One man.
And you
one
fight an
kangaroo.
animal, it's only to the death.
One man, one kangaroo. The only way the kangaroo win is if it's genuinely a fodder human. Like genuinely, bro. Still can't
Discord
believe
mod,
this,
bro.
this dude was trying to give us, bro. This dude was trying to make a Super Saiyan gorilla, bro. Like,
Like, he just smacked this grown man.
Ultra Mike Kaioken.
Knocked him over. This a big guy too.
No, that's not.
Not this guy. Not this.
I did see y'all slandering my Bengals though.
They suck.
you niggas.
You slandered your Bengals.
I did. No, but only the first pick. The rest of the picks wasn't bad.
Whoa, the D end?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That was the first
That was
pick?
horrible.
Yeah, our
that
first
was,
pick.
That was genuinely horrible.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know. I don't know what the plan was. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Joey
Kurt
B didn't talk to me about
Kurt
that.
Hershey literally got on the mic and said, I went to watch him play. One play you think, okay, he might can do something. Then he disappears for the rest of the game.
Yeah. They said he was like the most athletic nigga in the draft or the combine, but I don't know what that even
Yeah,
means
he's
for-
sick. He built like Miles Garrett.
It means
don't play like
try
Miles
to turn him
Garrett.
into Miles Garrett.
I mean, I hope so, but like nigga, 4.5 sacks. What are we
In
doing, bro?
3 years, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Jock it.
It was
Y'all finna
First-
be,
it was hella
First round
DBs
pick was
too,
just
bro.
crazy,
Like it was
bro.
hella.
y'all finna be
DBs.
back
I
to
would
the
have
bottom.
I would have reached on Will Johnson before I reached on him.
Yeah, I agree. I would have too.
That's crazy.
But the reason I don't think the rest of it was too bad is because like what we really needed was like trench play, and that's what we got. A bunch of we got Cam Ward's tackle.
no, them Miami O line.
Yeah,
were not-
yeah,
they were
whooped his
crazy
ass?
this year.
Bro, why is he, bro? We on something else.
Look at him behind the fence. How they get him behind that fence? Because they not worried about him.
I just seen that video.
You not whooping
Oh, you
him.
just seen that.
Who not? Look at his neck. He can't even move his head right there.
That's the easiest.
That's an easy lick.
Boom.
You hit him with an uppercut, bro. It's bad, bro.
They necks not as stiff. They necks can go. They have a lot of mobility back. So if you punch him in their face like this, it's not going.
He looked like
Mind you, he just
BoJack
seen the
Horseman, bro.
kangaroo. Like,
He,
Mind
no,
you,
that's-
but
this
what,
is
what about a
strong
right and a left
kangaroo,
hook though?
bro.
What about?
What, Drew? What if I hit him with? Like, come on,
but
bro.
like,
come
what-
on.
All right, chat. It's been episode 60, man. We had a good gap, good conversation, man. I guess
great
good debates. Let us know whose side you on in the chat. Let us know how y'all feel about what's going on, man. Tune in for the next Road to Glory vid, bro.
You got it too, man. That 100 men versus gorilla, man. That's gonna be a segment,
If
bro.
you're not on the human side, you're a bot, bro.
No, if you're Team Gorilla, you're just a beta. Like you're you're just inferior, bro.
Like why you want to be a gorilla so bad, bro?
All right. Make sure y'all follow, like the pod, man.
Road to 1K.
Go to the Instagram, follow Road to 10K on the IG, man. Stay tuned for the Road to Glory vids, man. We'll see y'all next week.